And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and it's time. I don't know what I'm basking in. It's nighttime and it's like super dreary where I'm at. Anyways, time to recount the Thursday leaks or teases that we've received from 2K. This week has been an absolute eh, just full of gross super packs that are just like straight money grab. Like I said, it's the end of the fiscal quarter, so 2K is going to try to squeeze as much out of the player base as they possibly can. It's making me not even want to buy Tiny Tina's Wonderland, and that looks like a really fun time. But I kind of don't even know if I want to play it based on how annoying 2K has been over the past like 4 or 5 days. We got out of position packs. I just talked about this the other day in a market video where I said there's no way we don't get out of position packs in the next couple weeks. I'll be honest, I didn't exactly think it was going to be this week, but I'm not exactly surprised either. It kind of lines up with last year pretty much to a T. So everyone was speculating on who we might receive in these packs. As soon as I saw out of position, I kind of expected to see Giannis in here. I just felt like that's kind of the way 2K has been going this year. And realistically, being that it's the end of the fiscal quarter, it would make sense that 2K is going to load these packs up so people spend a lot of money, myself included. So, what did they drop? DeMar DeRozan, point guard, power forward, which, like, okay, I guess. I could not be more stoked for point guard DeMar DeRozan. That sounds fantastic. I'm super hyped. I don't think he's going to be the best card in the world, but I think he'll be objectively really fun to use and absolutely be my new point guard. I am first off, why is he wearing a Raptors jersey and it's a Raptors card? Then you got Bulls DeMar back here. Like, what is going on here, 2K? What is this? Make up your mind. Seriously, you couldn't get my man in a Raptors jersey, or you couldn't just make him a Bulls card? I mean, all the DeMar cards we've gotten this year have been Bulls cards, so it's cool that he's got a Raptors card, but like, come on, bro. Seriously? Anyways, I couldn't be more stoked for DeMar DeRozan personally. Just because I don't think he's going to be altogether that expensive. And I think he'll be really, really good, but it really remains to be seen. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm pretty stoked about it. I mean, I'm a Bulls fan and I like DeMar DeRozan because he's basically a T-Mac clone. So I'm a huge fan of this card in general. I'm going to run him and Rudy. I'm going to enjoy that for sure. Next up, as predicted, which apparently my internet has given out. It does like to do that from time to time. We got Giannis, which, like, it's a shooting guard, small forward Giannis. So I don't necessarily think he's going to be the most overpowered card in the world. Every time we get one of these shooting guard, small forward Giannis's, everyone just runs him at small forward anyway. You rarely ever see him get run at shooting guard. It was the same with the pink diamond one. I can't remember if we saw it last year. Or I think it was 2 years ago. Everyone just ran that card at small forward. Like, nobody ran that card at shooting guard anyway. I mean, that was not an expensive card at the time. We had point guard Giannis at that point, but I don't think he'll get ran at shooting guard too much. I think you'll see him more on the wings, especially depending on what badges he has. It just kind of remains to be seen. But being that he's Giannis and being he plays a guard spot, he's going to be like 500K minimum. I would say this card's going to be like a mil pretty much consistently for the first couple hours, and then I think he'll teeter off a little bit. But this card is not going to be cheap. That is for sure. There's no question about it. Then we got Michael Jordan. Out of position Michael Jordan. I mean, if they soup his SIGs up, then sure, he'll probably be really good. I mean, they really need to give us an elite Jordan card. They really just been doing Jordan dirty forever. Like, I think 2K19 was the last time we had like an elite Jordan card. Like, even in 2K20 when he had all the like elite defensive SIGs, like 2K just blew him out of the water by putting all those defensive SIGs on like every card. And the tendencies specifically. So I don't know. I'm holding out hope. I mean, the card's going to be expensive. It's Michael Jordan. Like, it's always expensive. It really, truly does not matter. This man is just always expensive. They never put the gold hoop earring in the game. I would like a Jordan card that wasn't out of position, but it was like Jordan, and every time he comes and hoops for you, he wears like boot cut baggy jeans and like a gold hoop earring and like a black t-shirt. Like, that's the only thing he's allowed to wear. I would use that Jordan for sure. 99 confidence, 100%. Now, realistically, I mean, Giannis, I don't think is going to be crazy, but let's take a look at the other Giannis's in the mix here. Like Giannis is going to be better than this one. Not very much better though. I'll be the first to say it. I mean, he's going to have like 10 more Hoff badges, but I don't think he's going to have the shooting badges that people think he's going to have. I think he will have Hoff catch and shoot, corner specialist, difficult shots for sure. Probably hot zone hunter with relatively similar hot zones, I would say. But I don't think he's going to have like Chef and Limitless, but I could totally be wrong about that. He could easily have Gold Limitless, which would be, oh God, that would be horrible. That would be the absolute worst thing to happen. Realistically, I mean, he's going to have, I don't know, they might give him Shifty. I think it's a little too early to give my man Shifty, though. Realistically, I think he probably stays with slasher dribble style and all the dribble moves and Giannis on quick, but I could be totally wrong. I think he has higher than the 76 3-pointer, though. I'd be willing to bet it's probably somewhere in like the 80 or something like that. That would be my guess anyway. It just kind of remains to be seen. I don't know. I'm not really stoked about it, though, to be honest. Like, I'm not going to afford this card, so I know he's going to be ridiculously expensive, like, straight away. Then we got DeMar DeRozan. I'm kind of, I don't really know what to think about DeMar, dude. Honestly. He's got shifty dribble style and like the Kyrie behind the back's okay. I think he'll move pretty well, and he'll have Trey Burke on quick, which will be good. If he's got even slightly decent defensive badges, I think he'll be good. This DeMar was so decent. He was, but they left off like so many badges that he needed. Like, they can give him corner specialist or limitless. Like, this card was a travesty. They really did us dirty with that. But DeMar will be fire, I think. And then my boy Michael Jordan. What's up? Yeah, I mean, he'll probably, I don't know. I could see them giving him like shifty dribble style, like the Scottie Pippen behind the back. Like the Lillard one's fine. I actually don't mind that. They can keep that for sure. A Jordan crossover, I don't think is bad either. Honestly, I mean, Dwayne Wade has basically the same SIGs as Jordan. Everyone loves Dwayne Wade. So it's just a matter of like making it fit. MJ's jump shot this year, I think, is really good. It was really good last year too. Daniel Gibson had it last year, and Daniel Gibson was fire. We need a new Booby Gibson, dude, for sure. But like, I think MJ could be incredibly fire. I'm hoping he's closer to this one. It doesn't really matter though. His price is going to be astronomical. Like, for how many people say LeBron's the GOAT and that MJ was overrated, his cards do seem to be expensive for seemingly no reason, literally all the time. Like, he hasn't been good in like 3 2Ks, but his cards consistently go for like a million MT for like no reason whatsoever. And he's not even like top 5 at his position ever in this game. It doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense. All right. Let's take a look at last year's out of position set. I don't remember exactly what the first one had. This is out of position 2. Where's the first out of position? It's around here. Enshrined. Oh God, I forgot about that. Oh dear God. Let's see. I cannot remember what the first out of position set was. Man, I wish we got retro this year. I know, man, that sucks, dude. I wanted retro so bad. Haters, dude. They really couldn't let me get retro. Out of position. So the first out of position set last year did have some big names in it. We had Kobe, Grant Hill, and KD. So we got Giannis right here, and then this would kind of be like MJ. So we got Giannis and MJ, dude. They're really trying to make that scratch. Then we got DeMar right here. So there's probably another Opal. I would guess it's going to be another Chris Webber type guy. I don't know who it's going to be. I think it's a little too early to get another Yee card. We could see Thon Maker, though. And then we'll inevitably, we'll get another like point guard that plays like power forward center for some reason. It's typically Magic, but I actually think it's going to be Dinwiddie this time. Believe it or not. I think it's going to be like a power forward Spencer Dinwiddie, like Diamond or Pink Diamond. I really do believe that. And he'll be like 7K straight up. I don't know if that's completely accurate, but I'd be willing to say that sounds pretty right. I think it is also a little bit too early to get like a small forward Porzingis, though I wouldn't be entirely shocked at this point. We're due a new Porzingis card relatively soon, so I don't think it's going to be at this point, but we're due another Porzingis card. One card that I would like to see come back, and I don't know if a lot of people are going to feel the same way, but I think this card was a lot better than people gave it credit. First off, back then the glitch cards were position glitch too, back in 2K20, so we saw a lot of position glitch cards. This Lamar Odom was so good. I mean, we basically got the same thing last year. This card was actually one of the more slept on ones. Small forward, power forward, Hakeem Olajuwon. We always get a point guard Wes Unseld, so I would expect that. I want to see another small forward, power forward Ben Wallace, though. It might be a little bit too early for Ben Wallace, but like, bro, let my man come through. That card was insanely good. Straight up. That card was so good. Man, especially when he got his Evo. Tis tis kiss, man. That was good. All right, looking at the other actual out of position cards, we only got 2 sets in 2K20. That's crazy. The first set included a center point guard Spud Webb and a center power forward Russell Westbrook. Expect more of the same here. This is actually the card that I really liked. Like, I forgot every jump shot was on normal timing back then. They really gave him set shot 17. I still like this card though. This card was so good, so slept on. Like, Dennis Rodman at the shooting guard was so tight. Like, he played lockdown defense. He had Hall of Fame quick draw, which was dope. His jump shot actually wasn't that bad. He boomed on everybody. This card was sick, dude. Point guard Draymond would be cool too. Point guard Draymond's always good, so I would enjoy to see that as well. I would like that. This set was good too. Like, small forward, power forward Bill Russell was really tight. They gave him jump shot 10, which I liked. Point guard Kevin Durant got all the love, but this Giannis was good. Bill effing Walton, dog. Bill Walton was insane. He was so good. I really would like to see Bill Walton come back, or to see like a small forward, power forward, big man, like a Bill Russell or something. Not someone totally overpowered. You know what I would like to see? A small forward Wilt Chamberlain. Give him set shot 17 on quick. Let him get like an 84 3-pointer. Let my man have a couple dribbling badges. Not even tight dribble six. Just let my man come out here and hoop. Wilt Chamberlain, small forward. That's what I want to see. Let's go take a look at the market and see if anything's changed. I really don't think it has, but let's take a look and get away from my wild predictions. I actually would like to see just some more random guys, dude. Honestly, like, just guys in general that we haven't really seen this year would be nice. Like, I'm gonna get out of the GOAT section because that's where all the guys are that we see constantly. Obviously, everyone wants Bull. I'd like to see Michael Beasley come back at some point. I don't know if he really fits the whole out of position mold or something, but at the same time, I would like to see that. Let my boy Jack Sigma get a small forward card, actually. Let him come through and shine for a little bit. Let me get a point guard Sean Marion, dude. Like, let me get any of these things. It doesn't matter. Like, who cares? Just give it to me. It doesn't matter. We'll use it. I'll use it. For sure. I'll definitely use it. I'll use point guard Paul Pierce. I probably won't. Not on current gen anyway, but on next gen, I would use it. Anyways, all right, for real, let's go check out the market before I get sidetracked again. All right, let's take a look at the market real quick. I don't know who's going to fall. I would say, do I think Giannis is going to take a fall? I think Giannis could take a fall. He might end up being a buyout. I mean, we're seeing a lot of people put their Giannis's up right now, which is good if you want a Giannis card. I really don't think the one coming out tomorrow is going to be all crazy amounts better than this one. It will be better for sure. He'll be a better shooter. He'll obviously be faster. But I really don't think we're at the point we're going to get a completely cracked Giannis yet. I'm guessing it's going to be just a slightly upgraded version of this Giannis that plays shooting guard. That's what I think it's going to be tomorrow. Obviously, it's going to have better badges and stuff, but I would guess, like I said earlier, they're just going to increase some of the badges he already has. They're not going to give him a bunch of new ones, outside of maybe giving him like limitless spot up or something, which will make him overpowered for sure. But if you just want a Giannis card that's like competent and can hold it down, like you'll probably be able to buy this one in a buyout tonight. He'll probably go back over 100K tomorrow. I'm not saying he's like a good investment vehicle, but like, something to think about. All right, so point guards are going to be down today. There's just no question about it. So I would say Cade is probably going to drop in price a little bit, especially with DeMar coming out tomorrow. I mean, DeMar's 6'7", so yeah, I think DeMar, he might supplant Cade Cunningham as like the de facto like sweat point guard, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to be the case. Super sweats are all about the new shiny thing, and DeMar's going to be the new shiny thing, besides like obviously MJ and Giannis and whoever else we get realistically. But I think this is a good time to pick up Cade if you wanted to pick up Cade, because he's going to be pretty low at this point. I mean, 70K is low for Cade. I mean, everyone ran him in the 250K tournament for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, he's really good. Yeah, I would say that's a good price for him. I think none of the centers, like I said, none of the centers are going down in price. I didn't realize Timmy D was so cheap, so I went and bought him for 50K. You know what I mean? Dwayne Wade is one card that I think will take a price decrease because Jordan's coming out tomorrow and because of DeMar DeRozan. Wade is still so good on current gen. I can't speak for his merit on next gen realistically, but on current gen he's fantastic. Like he's super fast, he dunks the ball real hard, his jump shot is clean. Like you guys know what's up with Dwayne Wade at this point. He moves really well as well. It's a good investment. I'm hoping to see my boy Hakeem drop, but I really don't think it's going to be happening realistically. The reason for that, we're not getting any centers. Like we're going to get something stupid. Like we're going to get a power forward center tomorrow. It's just not going to be one that myself or anyone wants. Like it's going to be something dumb like power forward Nick Van Exel. Like honestly though, I would run power forward Nick Van Exel. You best believe I would. Regardless, I mean, we're going to see price decreases in guys like T-Mac, I think will decrease in price a little bit because we are seeing like shooting guard Giannis and stuff and another MJ. And we're also, DeMar doesn't play shooting guard, but I think it will affect the price negatively as well. Kobe, I mean, he's Kobe, so I don't think his price is really going to fall too much, but we are seeing a bunch of them get put up right now. So it's possible that we do. It just kind of remains to be seen. Zach LaVine should be relatively cheap. I think he's worth picking up for this price. It's just hard to co-sign him when guys like Cam Reddish and RJ Barrett like exist. You know what I mean? Like I said, Ewing's not going down in price. LeBron Brown's not going down in price. Any other guys that I think are really, none of these guys. We are going to get an NBA 75 super pack, though. I would be willing to say that comes Tuesday. I mean, 2K's already dropped every other super pack under the sun this week, so I would assume that we're going to get one of those too. Wouldn't be shocked to see a promo super pack with like getting alter ego cards in it or something. Like at this point, like realistically, I wouldn't be shocked. A power within super pack is also likely. I think they're going to drop another like 3 super packs next week. Like I'm dead serious. I really do. I think that's what's going to happen. This one's going to have like Tis the Season, All-Star and Power Within probably or something. You know, it's going to be whack. MJ should be a lot cheaper, but he already like wasn't that expensive anyway, and I can't really co-sign getting him when RJ Barrett and Cam Reddish are like a fraction of the cost and just as good, if not better. So something to think about there. We covered this, or I covered this in my video that I just released on the super packs, but D-Rob might be a buyout. He's still probably worth it realistically. Clay's going to be kind of cheap. Like people did open these super packs today, which they shouldn't have, but people did. You know, there's no real way to sugarcoat it. It happened. It is what it is. You can pick up some of these cards for a lot cheaper than you normally would be able to. Shout out to this Kobe card for still being 50K, dog. Dude, 2K just does not want to stop capitalizing off this man's death. Like, I'm sorry. Like, the 1 year in 2K20, they're like, we're not going to sell Kobe cards. The next year, they're like, yeah, nah, we're selling Kobe cards again. Proceeds go to no one. Like, it is what it is, man. Somebody's going to come in the comments and be like, yo, actually, they donated blah, 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 blah to the Mamba Foundation or something. They did. They did. I'm sorry. They did. They might say they did, but they didn't. Racket Buster cards are, I don't think they're going to drop in price. We might see a drop in Danny Ferry, though. It depends. If we get another overpowered small forward, power forward tomorrow, which I predict that we will, I literally have no idea who it could possibly be. But if we do, we'll see Danny Ferry reach buyout status, which I mean, a lot of people will be upset. No, I was going to say upset, but excited about that. I'm probably not going to pick up Danny Ferry. I just don't feel like it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Dwayne Wade's still there. Yeah, Kareem's going to be ridiculously expensive, both of them. Steph might come down in price a little bit, though. If you're interested in either of the Stephs, like I think he might come down in price. I think so. Yeah. As always, has been your boy Cheap Ludes. You know I'm going to be at home on my lunch break, just opening way too many of these packs and getting frustrated in like the 15 minutes that I have to open them. So, you know, tune in and come hang out while I do that. It's going to be fun, I guess. If I pull Giannis, I'm going to literally call off work and never go back. All right, never mind. I'm sorry. I will go back. But, you know, I might be overcome with joy. I might not be able to drive. I might be having the vapors. So it is what it is. Peace out, guys. I look like Guy Fieri. This is bad.